little kitty. What are you thinking about?
Kitty has a dream.
That's great. What is it?
To finish homework on time.
Well, then you must turn your dream into reality, just like Martin Luther King Jr. did.
What did he do?
Well, that's a story we will discuss today by exploring the inspiring life and words of Martin Luther King Jr. Zoom in! Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia, on January 15, 1929, in the home of a preacher who advocated for civil rights and equality within the African American community. His mother, known for a musical talent and gracious demeanor, helped him learn a lot and planted in him a deep sense of compassion and empathy for others. But outside the nurturing environment of his house, young Martin Luther saw a different color in the world, as many parts of the country practiced the separation of races in places like schools, buses, and restaurants. This injustice, combined with the teachings imparted by his parents, inspired him to dedicate his life to achieving equality and justice for Americans of all color since he was a kid. But these hurdles didn't stop the determined King Jr. from attending school, where he excelled and even skipped 2 grades in high school due to his intelligence. Then at 15, he went to Morehouse College, where he studied sociology and later earned his doctorate in theology from Boston University. On December 1st, 1955, when Rosa Parks rightfully refused to give up her seat on a bus to a white man, she was arrested and sent to jail. The news shook King Jr. deeply, leading him to take his first civil rights action by organizing a boycott of the public transportation system in Montgomery. This boycott movement lasted for over a year and was a very tense time for Martin's family, as he was arrested and his house was bombed by opposing forces. Despite this, Martin prevailed and segregation on the Montgomery buses came to an end on December 20th, 1956. Martin didn't stop there. He persisted in his efforts to achieve equality. This included organizing the famous March on Washington, held on August 28, 1963. Over 250,000 people participated in this march to underscore the urgent need for new laws that would halt school segregation, curb police abuse, and rectify unfair treatment in workplaces based on color or race. At this march, Martin delivered his powerful "I Have a Dream" speech, which became incredibly famous. The march was a tremendous success. A year later, in 1964, the Civil Rights Act became law, marking a significant step towards fairness for all. Recognizing his extraordinary contribution to humanity, King was awarded the Nobel Prize for Peace in Oslo, Norway, on December 10, 1964. Unfortunately, on April 4, 1968, in Memphis, Tennessee, tragedy struck when Martin Luther King Jr. was standing on his hotel's balcony and a man named James Earl Ray shot him, leading to the loss of this great leader. The nation mourned the loss of a visionary who dedicated his life to fighting for equality and justice. Dr. King's untimely death left an indelible mark on history, but his legacy of hope and change continues to inspire people worldwide, even today. Trivia time! Did you know King was the youngest person to be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964? Also, there are over 730 streets in the United States named after Martin Luther King Jr. It's sketching time! Today's sketch of the day goes to Purvi Shah. Hope you felt inspired today. Until next time, it's me, Dr. Binocs, zooming out. So, Kitty, ready for your homework?
Peacefully protest!
Never mind.